We are going to, for those of you that have done my Wednesday nights events, we are going to do the free form with the intention right up front versus right at the end. I just wanted to prepare you for that. So if you haven't thought about your attention, think about it. We got a couple little things to do, and then we're going to do that. All right, so here we go. I'd like you to visualize a bubble around you. This is a bubble of protection. When you're in a group, this is best practices. The team's going to do one for you as well. Please visualize tree roots growing from the bottom of the heart. Visualize these tree roots coming down the torso, down each of the legs, past the knees, further down, past the ankles. Grow those tree roots all the way down into Mother Earth. Down a little further, down a little further, until you see the core of the earth, and then wrap them 3 times counterclockwise. 1, 2, and 3, and pull them snug with love. Please visualize a white diamond plasma coming down from a place beyond source, coming down through your crown. Please visualize this entering the top of your spine and coating your spine like a thick paint, all the way into the middle, all the way to the outside. So down past the shoulders, Tishkali Moria, past the shoulder blades. Visualize that white diamond plasma past the middle of the back, coming down into that lower arch, down further, and entering the tailbone. As it covers the tailbone, notice how bright the tailbone gets, brighter and brighter, and you'll see white tree roots growing from the bottom of the spine. Allow those white tree roots to grow down further, down each of the legs, yes, past the knees, further down past the ankles, and into Mother Earth. Those white tree roots grow down and down until you see the crystalline grid, the core, the crystals. And I want you to take those white tree roots and anchor them into that crystal bed. Okay. The first thing the team's going to do is heal your egoic mind and just temporarily step it aside so you can receive. Leriara toriere shilama baleari oratoriara tiki kilimi maleriare dirieta kilima leriaro shiro tokoro shikili at kiri at kili rea torioro tokorma maleraria kilimi leriteri shiro tokoro no karama mariana nakero kanuti kuto kuto barikara maleriari tia kilimi retoriare shiro tokoro no koro kama taria malera tora no koro shikia kilimi shikara malera taria no shiro kunuti kunuti kara maleriari yeru to shukuru baliono kobayata kiliari shiro to. And as we said, one of the first things we're going to do is work on dissolving the things that are preventing you from receiving today. And first one's magic, curses, hexes, and vexes. malere kariero shirete kariane maria tare asha kamalere tariaro including contracts mariaro balero shiro toriro malero ka alare toro to. Now, the next thing we're going to do is clear trapped energy from the body and ask those Jackies to go bye-bye. Open them up. Parota, mira, Dori or Calero, Calero, Kermalete shira te kariero korodor ko skodor ka malero kalor ke skodor korodor ka mate kodor ko shini to shono to ka bakal umri ko te kan kini ko dor ka bala ka ni ka ni ka dor ka borioto ko mayana dani ane ro ka dor ka dia kermalete shikut ko bayata kaleari are shiro to ko maleari shiro ko shiro ka maleari are je shiro te kalmalero ko shiro maleari are ke shikut ko pari shiro to. I'd like you to set your intention at this time. Ask your team to work on X, Y, or Z. And then I just want you to release that thought, release that request. I want you to drop into your heart and find the most amazing memory you can. The one that brings that joy to your face, the permanent smile, the one that goes on and on and on. And that's what I want you to think about. Not the discomfort, not the emotional, not the physical, nothing. Just that memory. And the team's going to do what we call free form. Shalamalero Toreano, Leara Palero, Kurishiko, Connecticut, Malaria, Leto Cadia, Chile, Calala, Malaria, Torre, Chisroto Cormoria, Kilimilero Torre, Shilotaka, Curia, Notario, Nadigoli, Shure, to Caramalaria, Torino, Takilitia, Kilimilere, Terinale, Alero Torre, Shiloto Coroma, Torre, Alere, Chile to Corre to Codish, to Coroto, Codish, Malaria, Kirishina, Ticari, Torre, Shiloto Corina, Bayata, Carabaletico, Shikoro, Crebaluto, Carioto, Carioto, Cashiro, Corinale, Malerti, Shidu, Gorto, Coneta, Mayata, Carrier. Con la malaria torinale, alero con la barrietta che dico che ne malaria alero corio. Noria, ne scelete che l'ero corrodo con esci corrodo che niente cama, yara, malero e esci tutto, io sono noto nel medico niente che niente che la barrietta che che Marco, camalere calene che loro corrisci corrodo carbaleria, che dico carbaleria, alero che scet capo, rottori, amali, arari, il corro bolioto che niente che niente caliata, dar malero torisci corrodo corrodo carbaleria, toriaro, ti dico che dico che mai amani, armalero, ti dico che baleare, tori Corieto, Camaliara Tori, Shiro to Cormalia, Kiliara Tori, Shino to Cormaila, Shiriti Grosha, Kamaya, Comayeta, Carmalera Tori, and Shir, Cormalia, Tariara, Corishiko to Guru, Corito Camala, Malero Corito, Shiri, to Benetica, Camaya, Conetica, Shinitka, Mapalera, Alor Torishikama, Cormalero, Tori, Alcorbia, to Corito, Magic, Camara, and Coria, Ayanari, Malero, Malero, to Benito, Camalera, Tori, Shira, Carora, Balearic, Guru, can never get go to get a car, Kunskinit, Gargo, Shuru to Korea, Gilly, Namaka, and look at the category, but the cargo, Korea, I Italian, Korea, Malaria, Shuru to Corona, Mayati, Loteria, Bariaro to Yoko, Narmalaria, and Didi, Shiro to Corona, Corona, to get in Baleria, the Malaya, Moria, Shuru to Komoyo, Nishia, Kayala, to Shikoro to Komoto, Kayamoria, Kia, Koyamalaria, Kunmoleto Shao, Turia Piki. Kirma malero tore no ko yata ro shira tari oratori ro takama yanari oratori shiata. Kirma malero tore shir to to shataka. Mamalere tari oratori chukuri takara balere ko shi and no yamamiata. All right, folks. Now we're going to get into the meat and the potatoes. It's okay if you drift off. It's okay if you're wide awake. Everything's okay. First block. This are the physical miracles. Dissolve collective beliefs and self-limiting beliefs that your body can't regenerate. Shikara molera okorio asha odio already share te me da kama aro toria kur malera ta ekish no to koria kamalera te ke to koria to ke chela la lera ke to korio to kuma maya nadi anatori no to no kalera kalera ke to chik not kamaya kurma o kama kilo to kamalero to ro shakira malera alero korio ko to ke kama kama tariaro to shiro to ko kama bareara ta ro te koria kuma ya da naro ne ke to karia la ke do chik to ko to ke ne te kama te ke ne to ke no to ke gar ko bar ko to ni chik ko to. Open up energetic pathways that allow for that instantaneous physical healing to occur. Nila malaria rotore shira takala lero kalero kalero shikara malaria lere rokora malaria diria torina kali rotore malaria gali rokore tigiro tokoriata kirmiro torero kala malaria tore de korio karama malata karo shido korio karama malaria tiri to korio to shara tiria kirmi balero korona kora malaria korio shikoro to kora malaria korio kono karo kono to get karama malaria tore shikoro to kora mabayata malaria tore shiro to koro to kono shikoro malaria malaria tore shikoro kono karama malaria taria korio shikoro kora malaria tore korio to karmalere kalor korio shikoro to kono to shikoro kamabalia kirmele taria ko malaria torio shio to korio morio tore nikiriata. We open the body to respond to healing frequencies. Shakamoka akure shishinaka okamashiki kunachika akumushakuke na akioka. Kama akuria okaria rotaria rokaria kaba okama alero oria okila akurama alori da odika oriadia. Kama oko yeshikuno okuna andana anotiko no akun bate anatonetika rokade okuno tikuduki diata abaya okuma akiro mokoma okine aku kumioto aka mamashi oku mama aleria rotu. Reset the natural state as the healed environment. Shikapakuluta kina ko akio kushi ki komoka kushi kilo kul akul bakuna ka kul berhuto kona ka. Na kumu do akili ali do no kalo di akili aku no ka ayo do dia na aku male akili ya akili do ri aku ori aku mali aku ko dia takamo ku ko dia ta ku ri to kuni shi dia na taro to shu no to de aku ma ku bli ki da karo do ko ma bali aro ti aro shiro to kora malari aro to shiro ni ti ora mali yo to karo ti shiro to ko ne da mali ri shiro ti no shiro to ko ma yo to ai ala shiro to ko too. And just so you guys are aware, if we have not had the experience, those different tones and voices and mashikari and like transmissions are the different divine energies that flow through the body. They show up as they need to. Open up the body for rapid recovery. Kono chekataka is a normal process. Kitake shikao kama kishu no to ka or kabalere ade ko shikete ka or kamalere ka ro to kishi no to ko to ko dishineta. But to kare to kare ada kale to kare to kishi to kabalere ale kare to kishi to no to kiti no to kare patike to kiti to mara kande kala to to kishi to bete kiti to kati no to kiti ko parka shakuri to shikiti na ta karo chikini to kamakaro to. Clear the energetic conditions that keep, double quotes, the incurable illnesses and ailments locked in place. Sharmole aku dushele ama ariorto. Mamayalari aroto reshiroto kora mamalari aroto reshiroto. Kora mamalere tariaroto rioto korea akura ba alari aroto reshiratia. Komoriorto kura tequila de calor to kutokatio to shia kurmushiro shina takao. Mama yo no di naroto reshiniti. Mabalurto no takia na anari arato reshiro to koro to kono takamo koya tia mama enia to sha ko kuria poriki kini reshiro to koro momori arato. Release the neurological limits that cap the healing responses. Tasha katakoro par korto shito koro kamare kate kiroche to koro to kandata kapatiki to koria to karo kumulo to kunita. Mapatashi to de akino to takaro patikushi do to keto kapo kuto kushi to good ke aku mupo to dia to kuto kutia kamapa akura makilo orio to kamale atari aro tori no kutiu kutika taro to kishi to kama akura malide kuto kuriata kamalere aro tori no kapa okaba barero orio to kaba okaba yokiri berikuri to kaba okiro shiro to kori akuma yare orio to kaku kuri to shako mokori oro to kunishiniti nataro shuroto. Release those inherited patterns, aka ancestral stuff, that limit your physical healing. Shakalando teriano amalero neka oshiroto nekalari arataro kedotika kamalero arakoreto kamaleri aratorero kedoto kamalero shiroto kamaleri alete kodeto barero alete kodeto barayata kariata kamalero toriano kamalero torero kedoto alearo toriaro shiroto koroto kamapia don't china teriana kedoto kamalero torish kamale alearo tori aku tu shukuto kedipi tikiti kodika moko moriano munietika akiri kirishito koroto kamakaramara kanindi kodendo baria tashiro to koshi I share show ko no shikamo ame ariaro to kurutoko. Let's release that inflammation held in the energetic and physical body, please. Nariana Coriachi to Kanish Calero to the Malero to the Calero Calero Kadish, Calero Calero Calero, Shibic and American Calera, Ali to the Abariati, Carmelo to the Calaballero Codish to the Nabalera Malaria, the Ditch go to the Cadidic, the Batican, Balar Kiri Kurmati Kunishki Garbanera Karabarush Kudutia Naria Sharia Taria to Kuru to Kuru to Kuru to Kuru to Kuru to Malaka Canadian Malaka Canadian Corona Carmelo Kodesh Kuru to Malaka to Korabaka Kermalaka Donamania Canatica Roto Kodetic Taku Puchidia Kermelikish Manera Marita. Okay. Let's clear the pain templates that are passed down through the generations. Again, ancestrals. Naro Nataria da Shao, Corbareto, Calera, Tariara, Torishito, Camalariara, Torero, Alero Corrido, Camalera, Alero Corrido, Malera, Malera, Tariaro, Corrido, Balera, Corrido, Camalera, Tariaro, Corrishido, Cormalera, Corriero, Tekishin, Corrido, Camaliar, Tariaro, Corrido, Camalera, Caria, Camaliar, Cormalera, Corrido, open the Camalera, Camalera, Cormalera, Colomich, Kinetic, Alakishin, Carabalera, Corrido, Coriaro, Camau, Caria, Camarican, Canadica, Kodish, Cormalera, Cormatic, Camaliara, Corda, Camalero, Corrido, Corrido, Aleria, Locadish, to go to Kotiki, Kipiti, Kaliarato. Reset the nervous system out of the chronic stress loops. Nishilera no Korea Maria, Kino Tokishino to Korea to Karate, Kinochkin, Medikin to Korea to Karia, Tikirioto. Mamato Dino Cadotic, Alero rebalance the energetic fields around the hormones. Nalia Malero Chishiro to Carmalero, Corenda, Camalera, Camalero, Corrido, Corietica, Camaliara, Torishiko, Camanataris, Corambara, Barcalaro, Canaka, Camalia, Comachina, the Caria, the Cutico, the Calera, Calero, Corrido, Camalera, Caro, the Corishiki, to Connecticut, to get to get about a Canadian Carrier, to Corishiko, to go to Cariata, Mariata, to Corrido, to Camalera, to Kia, Camalera. To Aliato, to Kishiti, to Carmalera, to Gorishiko, Comariata Cariata, Mamariata, to Rishiko, to go to Kapaki, Chickapiki, the car to go to Bidoto, the Namatiki to go to Cariatica, to Gorishiki, to Carabata, to go to Carmalera, to Kishkiatica, Mapata to Kishiko, to go to Cariata, Catata, to go to Akiro, Mapariato, to go to Apocuria, Akiro to Cariatica. Allow for continuous reset to optimal hormone harmony. Moriaro Shiro to Kuramalera, Shiro to Malera, the Corriero Kama, Shiro to Shino to Carabara, Alero Caneto to Caramalera, Shitinaria, Malena, Rio to Mayaro, to Comalaria, Nishinitarianaria, to no Letoni, the Anitariana, Comalario, to the Coria to Hashina Tagari, Arikino, Chocono, the Yamaro, to the Cabayariata, Nanamalera, to the Coria Malera, or Shiro to Corama, Ladino, Alobarea, Alodi, Shiro to Kurukanotera, to Guru che ne parliate caro to marchini che sinitia l'armalero to riuscire to corto che ne pechili che dire kiriata nan mamalero to shiro come to chi da kama carre shiro to roto. Clear digestive inflammation and chronic gut disease distress, sorry. Nana malero kare shire la malere are tariaro torino kalere ale shire to kala malero are tariara kare shire to kare kala malere kare kala malere are kare kare malero kala malero kala malero are tariara malero kare kala malere ale shiti ni shino to nana malero kala malero kare kalore alo tariara malero tari shiro to kala mari yero torino karba kama malere shire na kana kalo to kala malero kare kala malere kalo to kala malere alo pariaro ra pariero torino kala parkinero kala malere are yero shiro to kala malero are tariaro kala malero kalo Shinetica Maria Maneto Caniata, Niri initiated to Malayari, Daria, Calishita, Maria, Calero, Caramalero, Toriaro, Corishi, Malero, Carmalero, Waleto, Malero, Teduri, Nermalero, Dario, Bariaro, Torreshido, to Corridor, Carish, Maria, Canaria, Calero, Caramalera, Calera, Corridor, Cashcoro, Baliati, Carmelo to Shoro, Maria, Malero, Shuru to Mashir to get out the Cariato. And they just worked on the stomach, intestines, colon. Release chronic imbalances within the gut and allow for continuous reset and optimal health. Mushita Kanakshi, Kuna Shakuma Ki, Kimelo Aria, Shiro Toko, Shonoto, and Shonote, and on the Nedi, Shiro Toro, the Alo de Malaya, Morio Tori Nishinata. Moriama Pai, Natari, and Orino Cadioto, Shalalo, Tidio, Shino to the Kodia, Camoriaro, to the Kodia, Shiro to Kurmalero, Aratori, no Shiro to come out, Shiro to the Malaya, Camalero to the Corredo Carari, Orotona, Akiro Chicken, Omayomo, no Shinaro, Malero, Shiro to Kurchikinity, and the Tadanatarianitic do the Alopa, Rio to Shanao, my Oratori Aroto, Mamariari, Shiro to Corredo, Akir, Shineta. Restore the body's natural detox process. I am a local Shikiao, Muyo no Alcumia, the Alia Alcumia near Dado, the near Doishia, Kuni Rotiaria. Kilometori and Ali Nichi, no Dono Doriana, the Anaro, Rishido to Koro to Corina, Mamma Leriaro to Rishida, Tienieta, Kilimilito to Riaro, the Inchino to Coro no Corina, Mamma Learo, Tori, the Killing Alocodio to Shalana Balero to Canamalea, Tirieta, Kilimilito to Cori to Cosina, Telapa, Aureo, to Riaro, Corbalurti, and Natirio, to Rialco de Baleareta. Kili shiro tori ro kama bao kama yari au kama kiro tori shina taro diari shiro to nama malea au shino tori ro kama pori ro palini kili garo to shino to kun dika kili riata mamalero tori do kodi akire shiro to koro to kun pakile alero tori aro tori shiro to kina mediati kariara to koro shiniatia. Allow for consistent natural detox and release with ease. Shakamaya show Shakoya now is Neo Mayako, the Sharo, the Orishino Tori, Akilo, do Shanani, Shinatica Maya, you know, don't know the Alomauku, Shinotorini, Arioniata. I don't know the Namo in the Toriao, the Shiri Kili, Loriaro, Toramayo, Nidu, Rishin, and Tikini, Tikilariaro, Torico, Kurmu, Shinakonamao, Kiro, near down, Morotori, no kidney at out about the Rochinatica, Mariero, Tori, Kunita, Amaya, Tishineta, Babariaro, Torina, Aliero, Torina, Kiro, Torina, Ariaro Tori Shiro to come or to come come aku Shiro Tori no camo yoku. Mabaledo Tori a caro de shiti and noto coriaro to reshinitia. Okay. Activate deeper lung capacity and breath coherence. We're also going to work on lung conditions. You name them. It's going to be an energetic reset of the lungs. Tashikati Korati, Kalero, 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 Caramalero, Kalero, 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 Caramalero, Kalero, Kalero, Caramar, Yorishiro, to Caramadic, Nishikin, Bekinero, Caramalero, Corieta, Kilometer to Kadish, Caramalero, Cariaro, Kalero, Kalero, Caramalero, Kalero, 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 Caramero, Kalero, Kirakar Shiroto, Muruto Carabalero, Kalero, Sharia, Kalero, Kalero, Kishino, Kalero, Kishikinito, Pariara, Shikuru, Shiro Toriari. Shiro to Carmabalaria, Shiro to Rirata, Riro, to Horichikini, Takiriatica. I love working on the lungs. Okay. Release the energetic templates that create the autoimmune confusion. Shalama, Kiro Toria Malaria, Torinale, Retini, Dia Laco, the Balearo, Diro, the Shigunuri, Nama, Aura, Yero, to the Nocolero, Bariatia, Camalera, Tori, Shigro, Aliale, Oriara, Tereshigarea, Camurico, Carabariara, Tori, Connecticut, Moriaro, to Yoriao, Moyorio, Gishili, Luduini, the Gilia, the Aro, Doremilio, to Yaro, Diro, to Corrio, Barioto, Carietia. Dan mamalere toriero corieto corea bali aratariara corrishiro to corro to canera carabri to cariero to cari malo toriero to caroku Komoriaro to ni the killer, the aratori ni kili te kiri shieta. Kamalari, aratori no shina to Kormari, or the Toro, Kodamabari, or Tori, Arcori, Benita, Kiri to Konocha Caro, Balero, Toro, the Kili, to Konocha Caro, Balero, Malero, Tori, Nabalaro, Corioto, she, I shall cool, she not on Yamai, near ya. Camaliari, Arotore, no Alari, Artore, Shiro, to Cor, to Koshikatara, my litia, Kiri, Shio, Tono, Takaroto. All right. We pattern the eyesight and the blindness template at the etheric level. Now, for those of you looking for eye healing, just a side note, it's one of the most difficult things to shift because we're constantly using our eyes. We're constantly programmed with the condition of them not being healed. And, by the way, they actually see all of our trauma. So eyes take a little while. So just relax. Let's get that started for you, though. Caramalero Torina Shira to Caramalero Toria, the Carabalero Corrido Canabalera Corriatica, Caramalero to Casino to Caramalero Torina, Alero Toriatia, the Shiro to Caramaleta, Caramalero to Caramalero Torina, Apariara to Shiro to Camaliaratia, Caramere Torina, Alero Torin, the China, the Caliarataria to Corridoco, Camariara Tori, the Shiro to Caramaliarataria to the Malero to Conishicana, the Nuchica, Loriara to Shiniti Carabalero to Camalero Torin, the Shina, the Cala, the Calero, Coriaro, Canabalera, Kiri to Kiskiniti, Caramalera, Tariaro, Coronishino to Maleta, Carmaria, the Kinushika to Conotica, Alcaba, Alcurishiro, Coro to Conotica, Notica to Caniticaro, Tidishitia, Mabariaro, Torino, Coro to Corrido, Canitica, Tabaria to Codishi, Kidi, Kodoshika, Mariata, Kidi to Corrido, Kidishiki, Carmalera, Tariato, Namamare to Rio, Shido to Corrido, Carmalera, Teria, Tirishido to Cormariaro to Rioshikuria, Camariara to Shikar Mariara, Tirishika, Cormari, Konotic, Camarada, Cariata, Corea, Paria, Caramarica, Negonochic, Cormanashi, Caramacari, Baricari, Cariaro, Corea, Corea, Canashcara, Canadica, Manatica, the Caniticina, Caramaloto, Shikuruka, to Korea Brica, the Mariara, to the Galilic, Malaga, Loshika, to Kurishiki, Kama, Kurishito. Okay. We get back to where I'm at. Allow for harmonized eyesight, regardless of conditions. Shalamalero Tareno Calero Shikero Carero 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 Shit, Kinemate Carero 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 to Carmalere, Alo Teriaro Teriaro Carero to go, Camamalero to Rishid to Coreo to Carabalere, Alero Horeshiko to Coro to Kanish Malera Cariata, Kinemero to Shikaro Caneto Carmalero, Alo to Shikomalero, Abalio, Shenobarian, Tikanushkia Caria, Kinemero Toria, Pariate, Shid to Coro to Canetica, Maria Toria, Shido Toriaroto. Clear chronic fatigue and depletion. Sharamalero Toriano Toriana Shireta Caramelero Toriana Shirotoco, Camalero Toriana Malero Torino Caramalera Tariaro Tori Shiro to Caramalera Alariaro Toriara Shiki Nito. Caramalera Tariara Torino Shiro to Coramalera Torino Calabaleara Tiro Shiroko, Caramalera Torino Malera Torino Shiro to Cordo Corrido Camalera Shiro to Coramalera Tariaro Tori Shiro Tiri at the Caramaro Tiroto, Caramalera Torino Calero Carish Caramalero Tori Shiro at the Caramalero Aro Torino Malero Corrido Corishi at the Camalata, Kermele Toriaro Coramalera Tariaro Torshiro to Coramalera Tariara Tirishitia, Mabariaro Coro to Shiro to Cordo Cordamalera Tariaro Torio to Corichinitia, Mabariaro Tori Shiro to Cordo Coramba Aleara Tiri Shiro to Corno Coramba, Kirmir to Shiro to Corno Coramalera Tariaro to Shikoro Malear Torino Corabariaro Coroshiro to Cormalea Tiria Tariaro to Ramayato, Comamalera to Shiro Comalear to Shikor Malearti Shiro to Coron Morio to Corochikini Tapo Rioto, Mabate Tishini Kiniti Autoria Coba Alearo to Shinitia, Kinimi and Naro Shiroto. Regulate sleep cycles with energetic alignment and circadian rhythm. Boy, my vocabulary is kindergarten. Circadian rhythm. Anyways, here we go, folks. Shakaramete, Shinota, Okareto, Shato Kareto Kariti, Kadamalero, Shikariata, Keramelo Toriero, Korean Shikareta, Tariata, Koreto, Shaliati, Tariato, Mabariaro, Torishiro to Karmaliara, Taria, Bariaro, Torishiro to Karmaliara, Tariato, Kurmamalian to Kirishina to Kanama, Oriaro, Tishiro, Cordo, Konaba, Alero, Ario to Kanaba, Kirishino to Goro to Karmala, Kereto, Corieto, Mabata Shereto, the Roshetari, the Kirishika to Karmalera, Tariaro, Torre, Correti, Kitchen to Corno, Konaba, Poyoroto, Mabariara, Tirishiro, Torio, to Shinota, Mabaria, Nataria, Notaria, Korea, Bariaro, Torre, to Correto, Kanabalici, Taro, Moyono, Shako, Moshia, Momoyono, Aya, Orio, Toshinata. Support the spine and remove blockages, allowing for the frequency, release, and alignment. And boy, I tell you, I love working on the spine. But we have such good stuff tonight. My gosh, that looks beautiful. Restore the proper posture between the spine, the shoulders, and the muscles. Daliaro shiroto kamalariaro toriaro torishirat karia tishena kamalariara tariaro toriski net kamalariaro coreno kamalearo torishida to koramalare torinamalearo to korindukishinet kiliariaro shiroto koramalare amakura malero aratoriaro toria kilishida to kill to kore to koramaleta kilmieta nana kamalero karita rioto sheno maria doreto tashio toria mapakiro to korishikinia taria retia. Release trauma stored in the organs and the fascia. Perfect. Shanboreta. Kinemitigreto coreta. Kinemita careta 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 calare calore calare alete aliado carero calamalero careta que chigno malero aletoriero calamalero corregadish. Poriataria do calamalero carachi que dente calete que nedo caredo calaleira de chiretia. Kinemita terino caredo calamalero atoriaro torishino de calamalero caredo calamalero caredo calamalero calamalero calamaleta. Kinemita toriano calamalero caredo que chigno de calamalero careta que chiti la mata calmete que allow for the reset to your original organic frequency. Kama alero aro tiki no to ola ako boshi to ko dia na apapa papa tiki no to kishini tika amokoro to ko dia ako mabata ario to taka to ke dia chikitia takaria to karia takano to ke dia shini tia mapapa aro to ro sha ako mo kamaya ako ro tiata nara mamalera tarena tadero to ro ko to ke dia chikato ke ne to ko malere karo to korente ka mabata aro to rishiniata. Okay. Install the physical miraculous healing codes. We'll take these all day long. They're actually saying they've already been done the whole time we've been doing this. And then restore the miracle instant healing as a normal and readily available for the physical body. Asha now komishono tokoro oretakare aku moyotori aku direkilieta. Karamalero torero sheda takara kalero waratore rambalero koneshikotokoro koshkinieta. All right, folks, we're getting ready to enter the next block. Grab a drink of water. Here we go. The next section is emotional miracles. By the way, I bit my tongue more than a dozen times through this. There were so many new energies that flowed through this. This was probably literally the most amazing session I've done this year. And I've had some really good ones. This was by far knocked it way out of the ballpark. It's pretty awesome stuff.